everybody. How are you? So great to see you guys. Thank you for being so patient. I'm so glad to see you all back. I see a lot of familiar names. It's really, really cool. Today we're going to be doing our writing. Okay, so for writing, I know that it's not, a person can't make it as fun, as exciting as you'd normally like your other lessons to be. But be prepared for that, okay? So make sure you have your pens, your, well, colors, paper, pencil, eraser, okay? I see you pulling faces, Kupano. Yes. No, come on, help me out today too. You come every day, and lots of you come every day. I see your names, and I'm so excited when I see you. I get so happy. So please work with me today. Get your pens, get your pencils. Hi guys, hi everybody. I see you all saying hello, and we only chat, okay? I'm not going to put the sound on because then I can't speak to everybody and I can't hear everybody. Okay, so we're going to start, and I want you to please take note of the next slide that I'm going to show you, not that one, this one. At the end of the lesson, ask your guardians or your parents to please click that link and fill in the form. Okay, we just want to know a little bit about you, that's all. Sorry, I've also put this link at the end of the slide. So if you don't see it now, it is going to be at the end of the slide. Okay, you got it, yeah? All right, so you can do it afterwards. Okay, now, today we will review the 5 elements of a story. You know, we did that last week and we did that this week. Different parts of the story, the setting, the plot, the characters. Okay, so I think you're up to par with that, which is awesome. Write about your favorite book. That's what we're going to do. Okay, so we're almost ready to do that because we talked about that a lot. Write your own book report or book review using the correct frame. I'm going to show you how to do that today. Obviously, as we spoke yesterday, we have a title, we have an author, we have an illustrator, and we have a summary. And then we use connecting words, which you guys have been using very well. I noticed yesterday when we were answering comprehension, and the other day when we were doing our discussion. So that was good. And give your personal opinion about your book. And this is when you actually can say, look, obviously not in a rude way. We're going to be well-mannered, okay? So obviously you say in a nice way, I didn't like the book because there was too much detail and I got a bit bored and I wanted to see what was going to happen and was too slow. You know, that can be like your opinion. Or you can say, oh, it was so exciting. I couldn't wait to turn the page. All right, so it can be like that. And today we're going to do the Diary of the Wimpy Kid because I saw on the chat yesterday that someone said they liked the series. So I thought, okay, if you guys like it, we're going to do it. So we first start with the title. Okay, this is where color comes in. So if you want to join me and you want to take out your paper and you want to draw your circles and write in them, with me you can. It'll be awesome because then you've got it. All right, so then we have our author. We have the main characters. I decided on balloons because they looked so happy and bouncy, just like your guys' smiles when I switch on and I say hello, and then I see these big beautiful smiles and I just get all bouncy and happy. Setting, summary, favorite part, that would be the part of the book that you really thought was the best. And recommendation, would you recommend the book to somebody? Okay, now if you haven't got these little notes down, don't worry because they're going to come up on the next page too. So when I add some more information, you'll still have this to go to. Because I see some of you are writing and it's awesome. I hope you're using colors because that would be really, really nice. And then you can even take a photo and you can send it to us. I'll give you my links and my handles at the end of the page. because I haven't received anything from you guys. No one's been reading on Flipgrid. No one sent me anything. No one's shared on Facebook what they're doing. I'm so sad. Come on, guys. I want to see more of you. Right. So now let's move on. We are going to look at the title. Yes, Diary of the Wimpy Kid. Now, I know that there's lots of Diary of the Wimpy Kid is like a series, and that each book probably has its own name. Okay, but to simplify today, we're just going to stick with this title. Okay, author. I saw someone already tell me that the author is Jeff Kinney. So well done. I couldn't see who said that, but well done. So our author is Jeff Kinney. Main characters. Our main characters are, does anybody know before I show you? Greg, yes, Sigle. That was quick. Mohammed, very good. So it is the main character. A lot of you know about Greg. Okay, he is a wimpy kid who is starting middle school. Okay, and in this particular story, he has a friend. Okay, well done, Mohammed. It's Rowley. Good, Rowley Jefferson. Akani also got that right. So if I don't see all your texts, just thumbs up if you got it right. So Rowley Jefferson is a weird kid who does not understand the rules of middle school. Now, we're not actually reading the story today. We're just doing how to write a book review. Okay. But if you know the book, that's going to be awesome. Okie dokie, moving on. We have our setting. So who can tell me where they think this story takes place? Where does it happen? Yes, it is in middle school, but there's certain areas in the school. Someone said home as well. Very good. Whose homes? Because they mentioned a few. And they also mentioned a few areas in the school. So someone says class, Suwali Street. Wow, someone knows this book. Lockers, cafeteria. Has anybody read this particular book? I'm asking because I haven't read this particular book. Greg's house, yes, it is. Good, 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 good. This is looking awesome. I love the participation, guys. Yo, well done. So let's see what you remember. See if I remembered everything. Playground. So there's a playground in the school. Okay. There's the middle school. Fregley's house. Who remembered Fregley? Okay, so we have yes. Good. Sihle, you're participating very well. And I see Aquile and Zamambo. Well done. Sipe. Okay, Blacktop. Now, is a Blacktop a name of a place? Or is it a name of an object? Who can tell me about that? Who can tell me about Blacktop? Is it a place? Basketball court? Okay. What place is it? I'm asking because I haven't read this particular book. So I'm actually asking because I don't know. So I want you guys to just share with me what you know. Yeah? Place. I thought it was, you know, like a counter. It sounded like a counter. You know, like a countertop, but it sounded like it was a black one. All right, but we'll soon find out why that comes up. Okay, so the gym. And we have the auditorium, which is like the hall, you know, where we go to the hall to have assembly. And then we have Greg's house. Well done. I saw a few of you said that. And in this particular book, it's Grandma's house. Okay, have you all got that setting? Because we need to use this information later. So even if you're writing it roughly down, that is, oh, look, Riafana, you've got the book. Awesome. I like that. That's the blue one. Well done. So you know who we're talking about. That's awesome. The Streets of Halloween. Okay, so which one do you have, Riafana? What's the name of that one? Okay, you can send me it because I'm trying to see. There's so many of them and they're so funny. Okay, so we're going to take this down, even if it's roughly. Oh, Zamambo, you've got one too. Awesome. And keep this information because we're going to use it now. Oh, you all seem to like this series. Oh boy, we did pick the right book today. I'm so happy. Oh, Morgan has all of them. I think we need to start a library here. Hey, Morgan. Awesome. Okay, so the next part after we discuss the setting is the summary. Now, this is very, very important in a book report. We need to have a summary, okay? But we also don't want to give the story away. Okay, so take notes, be ready, because it's going to bounce in and it's going to bounce out. So the first idea in the story is that Greg is starting middle school. That's important. Okay, that is part of us deciding if we want to read the book or now, who it's about and where it takes place. So Greg is starting middle school. The next important piece of information is he has a friend named Rowley. He has a friend named Rowley. Okay. He has a brother. I saw a lot of you, well done guys, mentioned his brother right in the beginning. He definitely does have a brother Roderick. Nia, are you and your brother doing your own book? I'm excited. I hope you'll share it with us. Okay, I'd love to see. So he has a brother Roderick, and his classmates are also part of the story. And they pick on him. Okay, so do you notice that in my summary, there are no sentences? I'm only using key words. We will write sentences later. When you're preparing for the book report, you only write keywords, okay? No sentences. Okie dokie. School play, so there's going to be something about school play in the story, and the school play is called The Wizard of Oz. And then something happens to Greg. He gets chosen to play a part. Now, please, when you do your mind map like this, don't write sentences, just keywords. You don't want to waste this time writing your sentences. Okay, Greg messes up. If you have one in Afrikaans, that's also awesome. I actually didn't know you could get it in Afrikaans, so that's good for me to know. Thank you, guys. Well done. You see what happens when you participate. We all learn something and we all gain something. It's awesome. Right, so Greg messes up, ruins the play. So I'm going to give you a minute to write that down. Okay. See, most of you are writing that down. Very good. Okay, so this is basically what we're going to actually write in the book report, except we're going to put it in sentences. Okay, so these are all the important points about the book without giving the story away, because you still want someone to read the book. Pearl, if you have a question, just send me a message, okay, on the chat, and I'll have a look. I actually did see you guys are mentioning a lot that there's movies. There is a movie on it. I did see that. So if you have it, maybe just watch it again. Give you a nice little giggle. Okay. So now there's one more on our summary that I want to show you. Just have to move this. Oh, wait. Okay, so in the end, they finished the year breaking up the friendship with Rowley. Okay, so they finished the year breaking up the friendship with Rowley. Okay, so that's the last part of the summary. Okay, guys, please just chat about what we're doing. You can have personal conversations at another time. Okay. Because remember, whatever you write to your friend, we can also see on this side. Okay. So now we're going to the favorite part of the story. When we are scanning the story, the favorite part, I thought for me, but you might have a different one depending on the book you're reading, okay? But for this particular book, was there were Rowley and Greg and Chirag, okay? And this happened in the month of August. Okay, so they were looking down at the blacktop and there was something disgusting on it. It was a piece of cheese, like moldy cheese and bread and ugh. Okay, so Chirag was looking at this as well and he decided to tell a story about the cheese and how it got there. Okay, so this I thought was a very, very funny part. And so when you find a favorite part in a book, you can share that in your book review. All right, because it just makes someone want to read all the other parts too. And they also want to see what happens before and what happens afterwards. Okay, so recommendation. We always have a recommendation. Okay, that means, do you think somebody should read the book or do you think someone should not read the book? So I thought, you know, come on, Diary of the Wimpy Kid, it's funny. I thought it was hilarious. So I said yes. I said it was very funny. I see you all agree with me. That's awesome. Very funny. Yes, Naledi, well done. It was also interesting because every time you don't know which book is going to tell, what story it's going to tell. I know some of you are not done writing, but don't worry, this will be available afterwards. So just try and write what you can. Okay, which one are you not done writing? The previous one. Okay, would everybody else mind if I just went back quickly? Do you need this part? Okay, so I see some of you need to write down some of this part. Okay, so I'm going to give you a little bit of time. Because this is the thing with writing. It's going to take a little bit of time, and we're going to just have to be patient with one another. You can even do your different sections in different colors as well. Okay. All right. If you didn't read the book, you don't have to, because today we're just learning about how to write a book review or book report. Okay, so you don't have to have read the book because I'm going to take you through all the steps. Okay, you ready to move on? Are you still busy? Are we ready to go? Okay, now I see if you're still writing. If you're still writing, they asked me so nicely to wait. Such a well-mannered group. Well done. You know that you can go onto African Teen Geeks and get my PowerPoints. Okay, so there's going to be worksheets there too, and it's going to be the same thing. All right, so you can always go there if you're not keeping up. The slideshow is African Teen Geeks. It's the same link we use. I'll also show it at the end, okay? And then at least you don't feel pressured. You can look at this anytime. Okay, so unfortunately I have to move on. Thank you for the rest of you for waiting. Okay, now we have our recommendation. I know some of you are not here. That's why we have the PowerPoint. And I'm also going to do a recording of this lesson so that you have it later. Okay, so don't panic. Panicking is not good. Right, so yes, my recommendation, yours might be different, but mine was yes. I thought it was very funny and interesting. And there were twists and there were turns. Do you see how I only use keywords? Because then you take quicker to write. Okay, and very good author. Very good author, Jeff Kinney. Okay, so these are the keywords that's going to be in your recommendation. Okay. Oh, I see Riafana has a lot of the series. That's pretty cool. Well done. It's nice to know that you guys are reading. And it's nice that you found something that you actually enjoy, because there's nothing worse than reading a book that's boring. All right, so it's okay if you're late. We'll have the PowerPoint and slides for you, so don't worry, okay? It's going to be on the website, and I'm going to show you the details of the website at the end, okay? And then when you get the PowerPoint, you can look at it anytime and you can get to keep it. Okie dokie, this is what our first draft, before we write our neat draft, this is how we put all the information together. Okay, so who is going to help me out? Who can shout out, not in voices, of course, in chats? I know some of you know the answer, but anyway, I'm going to ask it. Title, the title of our story that we're talking about. Good, Sichle. Sharp. Very good, Timkin. I don't know if it's your real name, but it's what I see. Awesome. Samambo, good. Awesome. Akani, yes. Pearl, good. You guys are on the ball, and I am loving it. Okay, so there we go. Diary of the Wimpy Kid. And if you write this down, you see the way I've laid it out. If you try and write this down while we're talking, draw the blocks and the little headings, it's something you'll always have when you're doing this at school again, or even next year, okay? So if you find you've finished with the answer, you've finished giving me the answer, maybe just write these little headings and stuff so that you have it. Very good, Naledi, Tafika, Raish. Can't go through everybody's names, but that's awesome. Author, Jeff Kinney. Good. Author. Okay, so if the author is Jeff Kinney, who is the illustrator? Yesterday, we learned about illustrators, and the day before. And you guys all seem to know what an illustrator was. So now, I don't know on the chat if you're giving me the answer for the author or if you're giving me the answer for the illustrator. So how can we clarify that so that that your teacher, that I know which one it is? Shall we say, is it both? Is Jeff Kinney both the illustrator and the author? Okay, CP. Oh, yes. Good. Pearl thought of an idea there to put the I and then to say his name beside it. Good. Yes, I get a lot of yes. Awesome. Okay, so in this case, with this book, he is the illustrator, but you know it's not always the case. If you're reading other books, they may have a different illustrator. Okay. So let's look at the characters. I think I went a bit too fast there. Okay, guys, give me the main characters or the characters that we talked about earlier on. Okay, Greg, Heffley, Rowley, Roderick. I see you mentioned Manny. When I was reading up on this book, Manny, I don't think he was in this book. I could be wrong, but I think it's only Greg Heffley. Very good. Some of you really know your books, eh? Rowley Jefferson. Good. Chirag. Remember when we spoke earlier about the favorite part? We mentioned Chirag's name. Okay. So don't forget that one. Good, Dan. Good. Well done. Good, 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 good. I'm loving this. Awesome. So far, so good. Right, so we're going to go into the setting, middle school. Where else? Remember, there are quite a few places in my planning that I mentioned, okay? So for this particular story of Diary in the Wimpy Kid, someone said playground, someone said gym, blacktop. Okay, what else? Greg's house, Fregley's house, good. Granny's house. Excellent. All right, so let's see if we've got them all. We've got the playground. We've got the blacktop. We've got Grandma's house. The gym. Okay, I'm just reading through a few more before I go on just to see. Auditorium. Now that's a tricky one to remember, let's be honest. It's quite a big word, okay? And if you said hall, I would have accepted it because auditorium is similar, okay? But check your spelling with auditorium, eh? It's tricky spelling, so just watch that. Okay, Fregley's house and Greg's house. Yes, you said it. Well done. Good job. Now we've got the important information down. So the next step is to actually get bits of the story down without giving it away. Now, if you remember, and some of you had managed to get it all down when we were doing the planning with the mind mapping, in the beginning of the story, if we're doing a book review, who can tell me? Sihle, you are on the ball, my boy. I don't know how you get to type so fast. I haven't even got the words out of my mouth yet. Faith, well done. Okay, very, very good. I'm actually not even going to say it. I'm just going to show you. These are the answers that I'm getting. Excellent. Greg started middle school. What else happened in the beginning? What else did they let us know? Something not so nice happened in the beginning. Okay, now remember, he started middle school with Rowley Jefferson. So he didn't actually meet him there from what I can gather from the information I was given. He went there with his friend, Rowley. Okay, I'm reading, yes, okay, good. Everyone made fun of him. His classmates picked on him. Who else picked on him? It wasn't just his classmates. Who else picked on him? Because his classmates at school picked on him and bullied him. Roderick, excellent. That's what I'm looking for. So his brother, Roderick, and his classmates picked on him. Not really cool, eh? Right, in the middle, I went too fast, but I saw this answer anyway from you. In the middle, he decides to join, well, I don't know if he did it on purpose. Maybe he ended up in the play by accident, knowing Greg. He can surprise us that way. Okay, so he joins the play of the Wizard of Oz. And what happens after he joins the play? What part does he play? What is his role? Very good. I can't even read the names. They're going so fast. Yeah, you guys are all, and they're all right. So I can't even like say no one's right. They're all right. He played a tree. Excellent. Okay, he plays the You guys are amazing. I'm loving this. Awesome. Okie dokie. So now, what happened after that? In this play, he ruined the play. Yeah. And does anyone know how he ruined the play? Because I haven't read the book completely. I only read parts. Anybody know how he ruined the play? I really want to know. No one know. He messes up the play. Yeah. Okay, well, if you do find out, please video yourself telling me the story on Flipgrid. I'll give you the information at the end. I'd love to hear it. Or you can record yourself. You don't have to video if you don't like video. Okay, so, okay, now I want to read the book. Someone said he threw an apple. Now I want to read the book. I'm going to read this book. Okay, messes up, not just parts of it. I'll read the whole book. So, well done. So he plays a part of a tree. He messes up and he ruins the play. Now, just because of this information you guys have given me, I want to read the book. I even want to watch the movie. So that is excellent job. Right, so ending. How are we going to end our book report without giving too much information? Because we don't want to say, yes, little Kuchle, I hope I'm saying your name right. Yes, Tafika, Kirsten, you guys, well done. Right, let me show you what they've come up with. A lot of you are saying the same thing. He ends a friendship with Rowley. They were no more friends. That's correct. Praise. Very good. Okay, so this is all our information. This is what we've gathered, and we've put it all together here on this worksheet, which I will be sending. I will be putting on our site so that you can actually have the worksheet to use. Okay, so after this is our rough. Okay, this is part of our planning. We first did the mind maps. Then we did this. Now we have to do the neat draft, the final one, okay? And this is what it's going to look like. It's going to look like this. It's going to have the title, the author, the illustrator at the top, okay? It's going to, some of them actually ask you to draw a picture of something that happens in the book, which you can do, which I think is awesome, but I just put the picture up there for you to see. Okay, so this is the way it should be presented, the final draft. So you have your title and author and illustrator. Then you have your summary of the plot, which is only one paragraph. Remember, this is generally found at the back of a book. So when you're reading a back of the book, you don't want it to give everything away. So it's only going to be one paragraph, and it's only going to have the main important things in it. Then they're going to ask, who is the main character or the protagonist? It's a very big word, which you'll need to know in high school, okay? Protagonist, it's just the main character. Who's the main character? And describe the character for me. So some of you are already starting to answer, which is brilliant, because then it helps us go a bit quicker. Okay, so, right, title. You spat it out before, spit it out again. Right, what's the title? Yeah, that's what I want to see. Woo, Diary of the Wimpy Kid, final draft. Remember, this one must be written neatly when you do it. Okay, author, Jeff Kinney. Illustrator, Jeff Kinney. Look at the spelling of Kinney, okay? Make sure that you always check your spelling with the final draft. Your final draft, try and get the spelling right. In the one before, it's okay if you made a few mistakes. But remember, this is the one you want to say hand in, okay? If you don't know the book, you don't have to, because it's a book report. So it's for people who haven't read the book. Okay, so we're going to use the information ma'am gave you. Right, summary of the plot. What would I say in the summary? If I had to go through, look at your previous page quickly. There's quite a bit of information there that you've actually written down. We want to use some of that in our summary, okay? Because it's going to be one paragraph. So anyone give me a sentence. Who starts middle school? Okay, so you need to say who, not just he, because remember, if If I'm someone who doesn't know the book at all, I'm going to need names. Greg who? Greg starts middle school. So a kid named Greg, now this is the sentence. Remember in this piece before, there's no, do you notice there's no sentences? Okay. Now in our final draft, we want sentences. So a kid named Greg is starting middle school with his weird friend Rowley. You can actually write that down. So this is what your first sentence will look like. Okay, anybody ideas what the second sentence might look like? Yes, we are learning about book reviews and book reports. Neil? Okay. So I'm still waiting for some ideas. What can come next? You're waiting for me. See what I said? Okay, we can do that. The kids pick on Greg and his brother Roderick. Right, you know what? I like this. Some of you are going through a lot of effort writing these sentences on the chat, and I know how hard that is because I can't even type that fast. So awesome. I see Greg, quite a few. I'm reading your sentences here and I'm impressed. Very good. Okay, so I'm going to take what some of you actually said and I'm going to write it down here. So things are not going well for him throughout the year, both at home and at school. Yes, I see what some of you are saying. Very good. Greg's older brother, Roderick, and his classmates constantly pick on him. If you can write this down, write it down, but I did say that you will have access to it, to the PowerPoint and the worksheets. Okay, someone, yay! He joined the play. So how am I going to write that down? In a nice sentence. Any ideas? Okay, I'm going to use some of the ideas that have popped up. Okay, so it says he joined and ruined. Yes, I'm waiting, Zamambo. I see you working hard there. Songolezi, good. Sichle, good. Nice, Dan and Kirsten. Good. Ah, Pearl, that's interesting. Nia, good. He played a tree in the play. Okay, so Tinkin. Very nice. Okay, so now I'm going to try and take all your suggestions and put it in an easy sentence. You can copy my sentence too if it's easy. I don't mind. Why not? Okay, so is this okay? Later on in the year, Greg accidentally signs up for the school play Wizard of Oz. Happy with that? Do you think it's a good sentence? Thank you, Faith. Thank you, Jabriel. Thank you, Praise. Thanks, guys. Okay, so you can write this sentence down if you like it and you want to use it. Should I add anything else? You guys think I should add anything else? What should I add? Is it perfect? Don't we need one more piece of information? Remember our summaries? Have a look at your scribbles over there. Have a look at your scribbles. What happened after that? Someone's on the right track, I can see, yeah? Okay. Okay. Yeah, I like this. This is looking good. Yes, I'm going to use that. I'm going to use that, guys. You're great. Okay, here's my sentence. So he's selected to play a tree and, oh, that's what you guys were telling me. Is this cool the way I wrote it? Unfortunately, Greg messes up and ruins the play. Is that all right? Yes, okay. Okay, thanks. Okay, so then we know we're on the right track. I wrote this for the end. would that sum it up nicely? Because then it's a paragraph and it's not too long and it's not too short. So Greg finishes the year by breaking his friendship with Rowley. Yeah, okie dokie. So everybody's on page. We're all in the same place. Awesome, perfecto. Okay, so number 3 is easy, but you need to put it in a sentence. So I know the answer is easy, but how would we put it in a sentence? Who's the main character, and describe what it's like, what he's like, or what the character's like. And actually the title kind of gives you a bit of a clue for what kind of person he is. So let's see some answers. Who's the main character and what is he like? So the main character is, yes, Greg Heffley. Awesome. And what's he like? What kind of person is he? Oh, I love you guys. Yes, he is. He is wimpy shame. I actually feel bad for him now. Okay, so this is my sentence. The protagonist in the play is Greg Heffley. Very nice answers I'm getting here. Very nice sentences. Greg is a wimpy kid who is starting middle school. So that's all they want to know, but they want it in a nice, decent sentence. Okay. Remember your capital letters. Remember your full stops. Very important. Okay. Are you happy with number 3's answer? Because I don't want to turn the page if you... Okay. All right. You all seem to have that. Must I wait a little bit for you to get it down? Okay. I'm going to give you a minute just to write it down. Okay. So if I go quiet, don't be scared. I haven't left. Okay. I'm just letting you write it down. So I'm still here. Okay, Pearl, I see you done. Good. But remember, it's not a race, guys. Okay. And those of you that are done, did you remember your capital letters and did you remember your full stops? Oh, someone took a picture. Please send it to us. I'll give you the site at the end, okay? Kopana, you can write it down, but we will have it available if you don't get it all down, okay? So don't worry. We are working very hard to make sure that we can get you the videos and the PowerPoint and the worksheets. It's okay. You are forgiven. Okay, I see some of you are still writing, so I'm just going to wait a few seconds more. You guys are awesome. I absolutely love how nicely you're working. I can see a lot of you are working hard writing it. And some of you are actually writing, I can see you writing slowly and neatly. Very good. That's awesome. Okay. Wow, you guys. All right, so now it's almost 1:45. So I know you're not done, but we are going to have this available. I just want to finish the last two questions with you, okay? So don't worry, you will have access to this. Right. I'm going to turn the page now, okay? So don't be mad at me. All right. The next question is, describe the setting of the story. So where did it take place? So you guys do know where it takes place. So all I'm looking for is sentences. Okay. So even if you give me one sentence, because I understand we only got a little while left. So can someone let me know? It happened in the middle school. Very good. Yes, it takes place at school. Okay, so the setting is a school. Very good. And how do we know it's a school? We know because there's a gym, an auditorium, and a playground. If you want to write that down, go for it. Okay, so the setting is also the neighborhood because the book refers to Greg's house and Fregley's house and Grandma's house. All right. So, Mambo, you're looking like you're falling asleep there. You're going to make me sleepy. Wake up. That's it. Right. Would you recommend this book to another reader? Yes or no, and why? Yes, Sigle, you would recommend the book because it's funny. Oh, I see a lot of yeses. Good. I'm going to use some of your yeses for my yes. Yes, I would recommend the book. Can you tell me why? 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 Yeah. It's a very funny story and with many interesting twists and turns. Oh, that was a nice sentence. Someone said it was well written. That was a very good sentence because it's funny and interesting. No, you guys, well done. This makes my day. Very good. Excellent. So what? Jeff Kenny is a very good author. You guys are so good because I actually saw, that tells me you were paying attention in the beginning. The fact that you can answer this from what we discussed in the beginning is brilliant. Your teachers should be so proud of you. I wish you were in my class. This is awesome. Well, you are in my class for now. Okay, so what is your favorite part of the story? So I kind of gave you the answer there. My favorite part occurred in the month of August. What happened in the month? Yes, their friendship does sing, but what happens in the month of August? We talked about that favorite part that I suggested. Who remembers what Miss Kinney suggested? Yeah, okay, there we go, the part with the cheese. Okay, so Chirag was standing beside Greg and Riley was looking down at some disgusting cheese. Yes, and they talk about the black top. Very good. That's it. Okay, so Chirag was telling them the story of the cheese and how it got there. Now, we don't know the whole story because we have to actually go and read the book. And that is what's important with a book report. You don't give it away. Just give them a little bit to taste so that they want to read the book. Okay. Well, how many stars should we give it? 1, 2, 3, or 4, 5. Remember, you can only go as far as 5 stars. You can't go more than that. So, what should we do? 1? Okay. Okay, let's give it to, someone said 3. Oh, okay, just 3. Okay, all right, let's add another one. 4. Everybody's saying 5. Yeah, we got a 5-star book. Well done, guys. 5 stars. There's your recommendation, and that means that a lot of people love reading this book. Now, listen carefully. Before I go, I would love to hear you tell me about your favorite book. And the way you can record your voice or you can record a video. If you go onto Google and you type in www.flipgrid.com, with permission, ask your family first, then it'll come up with a page asking for a code. Type in Cooney 8915. It will take you immediately to the page that I want you on. All right? And then it's got this big green circle with a cross. Okay? And you press that and you record yourself. All right. Now, even